Greetings, my name is Tommy and welcome to my channel. Now a few months ago I did a kind of video editorial when Tales of Symphonia, the PC port, was released, calling it a buggy piece of crap because it's a buggy piece of crap. Now one of the things I did was stay on the game. Whenever it was patched I would play a little bit, do a video update. I myself am not going to be playing the PC port of this classic game anytime soon. I have it on the PS3 and I played through it several months ago and did my own review of it, so I'm not going to be playing it anytime soon. However, they have been patching this game. They released a patch late last April. I wasn't keeping up on it because I kind of gave up after no patch news was being released, but I just saw it pop up on Steam that they had released one at the very end of last month, and I played through the game a little bit, completed the dungeon, and what do I think? Well, as far as I can see for this North American version, they're getting it back up to speed where it needs to be. It's running about as smoothly as the PlayStation 3 version now, which will upset some of the hardcore fans. If you're a fan of the GameCube version, yes, there's a smaller frame rate, and they don't have those manga lines and the manga coloring that the GameCube version had, because it's a port of the PS2 version, because Namco wanted to give us the PS2 extras over the frame rate and the extra colors. I'm more for the extra stuff included in the high definition version than the frame rate and manga lines, but people will see it differently, and I understand that. Anyways, like I said, this new patch for the most part does do a better job than what the game did originally. When I first played through the game, not only were there spelling errors and a bunch of other obnoxious errors, what really hit me was this kind of jittery frame rate that kind of made me want to go grab a barf bag. It was completely uneven. The characters would even jump across the screen sometimes just because the frame rate was just not smooth. Forget about 60 frames per second, talk about 30 frames per second. This was kind of nauseating inducing, and it happens kind of when I expect my computer is slowing down because there's a lot of stuff on the screen. And that shouldn't have been happening with a 13-year-old port on a new computer system. With all these patches, things are working smoothly. It's smooth. It's not 60 frames per second, but it is at least consistent. It does slow down just a little bit in rooms where there's a lot of stuff going on. I did notice that still. So it's not quite as smooth as that PlayStation 3, but like I said, I can finally get around to recommending it to people. I started recommending it to people who don't own PS3s, don't own GameCubes, to play the original Tales of Symphonia. So now I can actually recommend it to people on PC. It's there. It's finally there. It's finally playable. Not quite as good, still the last place compared to the PS3 and GameCube version, but it's pretty much there. And I should also tell you, you can mod it. There's a mod out there that does also correct a lot of the bugs in this game. I hear actually does a better job than the official patches, and adds in those manga lines. I haven't tried this mod out yet. I'm a console gamer, so modding's really not my thing, but I might try it in a few months, and when I do, I will probably play through this game and review it with that mod on, because that does sound interesting to me, because I did like the manga lines that the GameCube had. The HD upgrade looks better than the GameCube, but I do miss the manga lines, and it'd be interesting to see what the modders did with that. Anyways, this is Tommy, and I'm signing out now. Thank you for watching.